Picture a country that hosts the most pyramids in the world, yet remains largely untouched by tourism. That's Sudan for you. Tucked away in the northeastern corner of Africa, Sudan is a place where ancient history whispers from every corner. This is a land where the Nile, the world's longest river, carves its path, nurturing civilizations that date back to the time of the pharaohs. Sudan, the third largest country in Africa, is home to more than 200 pyramids, significantly more than its northern neighbor, Egypt. Yet these historical treasures, like the Meroe pyramids, remain relatively unknown and unexplored, hidden gems in the vast desert landscape. Beyond its ancient allure, Sudan is a vibrant mix of cultures, with over 400 ethnic groups, each adding a unique thread to the country's rich tapestry. But don't be deceived, Sudan is a land of contrasts, where beauty and struggles coexist. Did you know that Sudan is home to more than 500 ethnic groups, each with its own unique traditions and languages? This vibrant mosaic of humanity serves as the lifeblood of Sudan, pulsating with rich traditions, languages, and cultures. Each ethnic group contributes its unique thread to the colorful tapestry that is Sudanese culture. It's like a living, breathing artwork, constantly evolving yet firmly rooted in history. And what a symphony of sounds. The music of Sudan is a rhythmic dance of melodies, each note carrying stories of the past and hopes for the future. From the soul-stirring beats of traditional Sudanese music to the infectious rhythms of modern pop, Sudan's soundscape is as diverse as its people. But the feast for senses doesn't stop there. Sudan's cuisine is a culinary journey where each bite tells a tale. Whether you're savoring a plate of hearty full madams, a traditional fava bean dish, or indulging in a sweet slice of basbousa, a semolina-based dessert, you're tasting a piece of Sudan's history, passed down through generations. Yet this cultural richness is not just about music and food. It's also reflected in the renowned Sudanese hospitality. The people of Sudan are known for their warmth and generosity, treating guests like family and always ready with a welcoming smile. And let's not forget the country's bountiful natural resources. Sudan is blessed with fertile lands, vast livestock, and a wealth of minerals. It's a land of gold and gum, Arabic, of hibiscus and cotton. But perhaps most significantly, Sudan has substantial oil reserves, providing a critical backbone for its economy. However, the story of Sudan is not just about its cultural and natural riches. It's a complex narrative of triumphs and trials, of potential and challenges. It's a land where the beauty of its cultural tapestry is often overshadowed by the struggles it faces. Yet beneath this rich tapestry of culture and resources lies a more challenging reality. Sudan, unfortunately, has been plagued by political instability and economic hardships for decades. It's a tale as old as time, with roots buried deep within the annals of history. A nation blessed with vast natural resources, yet its potential remains untapped, held back by the shackles of political turmoil and economic distress. First, let's address the elephant in the room: political instability. Sudan's history is a patchwork of coup d'etat, power struggles, and civil unrest. The nation has seen more than its fair share of dictators, each leaving a legacy of corruption and autocracy. This constant power play has left the country in a state of flux, with uncertainty looming over its future. Now let's turn our gaze towards the economic crisis. Sudan's economy is a stormy sea, battered by hyperinflation, unemployment, and poverty. The local currency has seen a drastic fall, while the cost of living skyrockets. Basic necessities like bread and fuel have become luxuries, out of reach for many Sudanese. The nation's wealth is concentrated within a select few, creating a vast chasm between the rich and the poor. Moreover, infrastructural development has been left in the dust. Power cuts are a daily occurrence, roads are in a state of disrepair, and access to clean water remains a distant dream for many. The lack of basic amenities is a stark reminder of the government's inability to cater to its citizens' needs. The impact of these challenges is felt daily by the Sudanese people. Life has become a constant struggle, a fight for survival against the odds. The youth, the lifeblood of the nation, are left disillusioned, their dreams buried under the weight of hardship. Yet, amid the chaos and desperation, there's a glimmer of hope. The Sudanese people, resilient as ever, continue to fight for a better future. Their spirit remains unbroken, their resolve stronger than ever. But the trials don't end there. A more sinister side of Sudan awaits. The shadows of Sudan stretch long and deep, with human rights issues casting a dark cloud over the nation. This cloud is as real as it is metaphorical. looming over the lives of millions, and it is woven from threads of conflict, displacement, and violation of fundamental human rights. The ongoing conflict in Darfur is a stark example of this. Since 2003, the region has been a hotbed of violence, with clashes between government forces and rebel groups leaving a trail of devastation. Thousands have lost their lives and countless others have been displaced from their homes. The human cost is staggering, and the scars are etched deep into the fabric of the community. But the conflict in Darfur is not the only crisis. Across Sudan, millions of people are internally displaced, forced from their homes by violence or the threat of it. Their stories are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. But they also serve as a stark reminder of the work that still needs to be done to ensure every person's right to a safe and secure home. And then there are the violations of women's and children's rights. In a society steeped in tradition and cultural norms, change can be slow and fraught with resistance. But the rights of women and children are not negotiable. They are fundamental, and yet they are routinely violated in Sudan. Through practices such as child marriage and gender-based violence, these issues cast a long shadow over Sudan, a shadow that can seem insurmountable. But in the heart of darkness, there is always a glimmer of light. There are those who fight, who speak out, who refuse to be silenced. They are the beacons of hope in a sea of despair, the promise of a brighter future. The beauty of Sudan is undeniable, but so are its struggles. Yet hope persists. Despite its troubles, Sudan stands at the brink of a new era. The country has seen significant political shifts, with a transitional government now at the helm. This has opened doors for dialogues, negotiations, and the promise of a more democratic future. The prospects for peace are brighter than they have been in years, with ceasefires holding and peace agreements being signed. There is a sense of cautious optimism in the air, a feeling that, despite the many challenges, Sudan might finally be on a path towards stability. Economically, Sudan is showing signs of recovery. Reforms are being implemented, foreign investments are trickling in, and the country's vast natural resources hold immense potential for growth. But what truly sets Sudan apart is the resilience and optimism of its people. In the face of adversity, they continue to hope, to strive, to dream. In the heart of Africa, Sudan remains a land of contrasts, a place where the good, the bad, and the ugly coexist, shaping a nation that is as complex as it is captivating.